Howdly diddly neighborinos, I am Rad and welcome back to Shift Guidance. And this is the series that I had been calling the Daily Oracle, but I'm actually changing the name of it to the Nearly Nightly Oracle. For one, because it's always night, it's always well into the evening whenever I start recording these. And two, you know, I have a pretty busy schedule, and sometimes some days are more hectic than others. And I want to give myself the grace and the space to not feel that I have to do this or that I'm letting myself down by maybe missing a night. But yeah, so here we go. Tonight I felt guided to pull from the White Light Oracle deck by, you guessed it, Elena Fairchild. So here we go. Before we get started, as I intend to make a regular practice, let's take a deep breath together. And exhale. And give thanks to Spirit, to Source, and to ourselves for being here, forming this connection, and being able to be present with Spirit in this manner. Thank you. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective this evening? There she goes. Easy one. Pearl of Sorrow. Here's the image. Let's get you a good look at it. There we go. Love it when they jump out quick like that. It's like, yep. That was the one. Number 35, Pearl of Sorrow. Okay, here we go. Taking responsibility for your experiences empowers you. You are going to resolve an issue through spiritual inspiration and higher guidance. You will rise up in full connection to your spirit and access a wealth of divine treasure. That which has brought darkness into your world shall submit to the light and be transformed. Have courage and commitment to your awakening, for you are a precious being and can go far on the spiritual path this lifetime. Sorrow is a Tibetan word meaning to arise or manifest and shine with radiant spiritual light. Sorrow is the outcome of sacred alchemy. It is the manifestation of the pearl beyond price, created in the depths of the ocean, hidden away in a clamshell, away from prying eyes. This pearl symbolizes a beautiful blessing of unexpected grace. It began when an irritant caused the formation of a luminescent coating. The healing response to that initial intrusion resulted in an organic creation of inestimable beauty, value, and uniqueness. So this pearl can be a sacred So this pearl can be a sacred catalyst. To arise spiritually, manifesting one's own priceless soul pearl, we are required to respond to an initially unwanted situation in such a way that our soul light and power is increased as a result. This soul alchemy evokes the inner pearl of radiant being. Such spiritual wisdom cannot be bought or sold, controlled nor exploited. It is perfect, nourishing grace, always free and always radiant with light. It is inspirational triumph of creativity and healing. In the inner work of self-transformation, we take that which appears negative and utilize it to increase our goodness. However, we need to take care not to attribute the negativities to divine will that are actually caused by humans. Human beings have free will. Without it, there could be no growth, only a following of rules. For the soul, life is something like a multidimensional art class. It is allowed to create with absolute freedom, with the understanding that it will be responsible for its creations. That opens the path for truly beautiful and blessed offerings to the collective. It also opens the path to expressions of free will that create suffering. Whether our choices create liberation or enslavement to pain is the responsibility of human beings. This body has been given to us that we may learn and grow spiritually. We are all in that process, varying in our capacities and awakeness, but ultimately progressing together. If some members of our family are in such pain they can only create further pain, that is their choice. As a group, we work to heal the causes of that pain to free them, and the rest of us from such a tragic use of free will. When rare, precious members of our human family develop such luminous awareness that exuding light, they call us into greater peace and happiness than those of us who are able to receive and share what they offer do so for the benefit of all. From a deeply pained place of confusion, some souls cry out in anger toward the divine, wondering why there is disease and suffering and cruelty on this planet. We need to understand the difference between taking an ego-created situation and working with it so that it can become divine, and believing the ego-created situation was divine to begin with. Spirit does not wish you or any creature to become sick or to suffer. In its infinite resourcefulness and love, with full respect for your free will, which enables you to grow according to your own pace and purpose, Spirit will provide path after path of healing resolution. It is up to us when or if we answer that call. This oracle has emerged in your reading because you have the capacity to become a light bearer. Safeguard your energy, yet trust that the light within is strong enough to see you through any struggle and eventually transform it into a precious pearl of sacred empowerment. You have wisdom in your divinely alchemical heart. You shall arise with dignity. The Pearl of Sharo. If this message resonated with y'all, if y'all enjoyed the video this evening, please subscribe, hit the like button, share it with your friends or family, anybody you feel that may resonate with this message, or even if they might not resonate with it, even if you think they just might need to hear it. I encourage you to do so. And on that note, I bid thee a good evening, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.